Have you ever wondered what life was like in New York's high society in the 1870s? Edith Wharton's The Age of Innocence takes us right into that world. It's a story of love, tradition, and the pressures of society. But don't worry, you don't need to be an expert on the 19th century to appreciate this book. Let me walk you through it in a way that feels fresh and relatable. The novel follows Newland Archer, a wealthy young lawyer. He is engaged to Welland, who is the perfect match by society's standards. She is beautiful, innocent, and everything expected of a proper wife. But Newland's life takes a turn when he meets May's cousin, Countess Ellen Olenska. Ellen has just returned to New York after leaving her unhappy marriage in Europe. She is different. She is independent, outspoken, and challenges the norms of their rigid society. As Newland gets to know Ellen, he begins to question his own choices. Is he marrying May out of love, or because it's what's expected of him? Can he break free from the expectations of his family and society? Or is he trapped in a world that values appearances over happiness? The book's title, The Age of Innocence, might sound ironic to modern readers. Wharton paints a picture of a society that prides itself on decorum and morality. Yet beneath the surface, people are full of desires, secrets, and compromises. This makes the story feel timeless. We all live in societies with rules and expectations, don't we? And sometimes, we too wonder if we're following our hearts or just going with the flow. One of the key messages of the book is the conflict between personal happiness and social duty. Newland's dilemma is something many of us can relate to, even today. How often do we feel torn between what we want and what others expect from us? Wharton doesn't give us easy answers. Instead, she shows us how complicated life can be, and she makes us think about the compromises we're willing to make. Another powerful theme is the role of women in society. May represents the traditional role of women at the time. She is sweet, submissive, and content with her limited role. Ellen, on the other hand, pushes against those boundaries. She seeks freedom and independence, even at great personal cost. Through these characters, Wharton raises questions about gender roles that are still relevant today. Let's talk about the benefits of reading The Age of Innocence. First, it's beautifully written. Wharton's descriptions of New York society are so vivid, it feels like you're there. You can almost hear the rustle of silk gowns and the whispers at grand parties. Her writing also captures the emotions of her characters in a way that's both subtle and powerful. You feel Newland's frustration, Ellen's loneliness, and May's quiet strength. Second, the book makes you think about your own life. Are you living the life you truly want or the one others expect of you? It's a question that resonates no matter where or when you live, and it encourages us to reflect on our choices. Third, The Age of Innocence reminds us of the value of empathy. Even when we don't agree with a character's choices, we can understand why they make them. This ability to see the world from someone else's perspective is something we all need more of, especially in today's divided world. Now let's bring it back to our lives today. How does a story about 19th century New York apply to us? For one, the pressure to conform to society's expectations hasn't gone away. Whether it's about career, relationships, or lifestyle, we all feel the weight of other people's opinions. This book reminds us to question those pressures and think about what truly matters to us. It also encourages us to look at the roles of women in society. While we've made progress since Wharton's time, many of the challenges her characters face still exist. Ellen's struggle for independence and May's quiet sacrifices resonate with issues women face today. It's a reminder of how far we've come and how far we still need to go. And let's not forget the humor in the book. Yes, Wharton has a sharp wit. She pokes fun at the absurdities of high society with a style that's both clever and entertaining. For example, the character's obsession with proper manners often leads to situations that feel both ridiculous and painfully familiar. It's like looking at our own lives through a magnifying glass and having a good laugh. So why should you read The Age of Innocence? Because it's more than a story about love and society. It's a mirror that reflects our own struggles, hopes, and fears. It's a chance to step into another world and come out with a deeper understanding of your own. And it's a reminder that even in a world full of rules, we always have choices. In the end, The Age of Innocence is a story about humanity. It's about the ways we love, the ways we hurt, and the ways we grow. It's a book that stays with you, not because of its plot, but because of its insights into life. If you've never read Edith Wharton before, this is the perfect place to start. And if you have, it's worth revisiting. Because every time you read it, you'll find something new to appreciate. So grab a copy, settle in, and let Wharton's words transport you. You might just find a piece of yourself in the story. And isn't that what the best books do?